and roll. As you can see, it's a beautiful morning here. It's actually kind of cool out. I got into the upper 50s last night, so that's why I'm wearing a light jacket. It's a bit brisk, as they say. We're getting a touch of fall weather, and I have a rock in my shoe. Oh boy. Well, good stuff. Hope you had a great week, and the week is off to another good start. This one, I wanted to give a update because it's nice to give updates. We're giving an update here on a car accident that I was in 6 weeks ago. As some of you know, somebody T-boned my car, and I had to spend a good portion of one full day in the hospital just to make sure I was okay. I got thrown around a little bit in the car, had a really big hematoma on the top of my head, and some bruising and brush burns on my back. Just to make sure I didn't have a concussion, we did some CT scans, and all showed up fine in the end. Checking my blood pressure and all that fun stuff. But that was hard enough as it was. And the accident wasn't my fault either. Because I had the straightaway. That person went through a double blinking red light and hit my car. They admitted to it on the scene. It's on all the accident reports. And the headache has really been, even though this should have been a headache, and it was for a few days, but the headache really has been the craziness of insurance. For something that wasn't my fault, I've had to do a lot of work to make sure I get reimbursed. The hospital bill is still the only thing that's up in the air right now. That's being taken care of by car insurance first, and then health insurance second. And I believe all I'm going to have to pay is the deductible and 20% of the copay in the end for the hospital stay. So it's minimal, but I don't want to go to the hospital. It's not like I woke up that morning and was like, I hope I get in a car accident, and I hope I have to spend the day in the hospital. I hope I have to do all this extra work. The insurance situation is interesting. It's really good to have insurance. But when you're in a moment of crisis like this, you're finding out, what do they really protect? And so, luckily, in the end, I was able to receive another $1,000 from my insurance company for the value of my old car that they totaled. They decided to total it, not me. Yeah, something was behind me. It's probably a tree or a deer, because I'm in the woods right now. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you think I'm the weird looking guy. At any rate, could be an image that was on the tree. Who knows? I'll have to look back at the video, replay of this. At any rate, talking about the car accident follow-up that I was in 6 weeks ago. Most of the dust is settled with that. In the end, car insurance paid for about 80% of the accident, as I was able to negotiate another $1,000 from the car insurance company for the value of my old car that they decided to total, not me. So it's stressful enough being in an accident, going to the hospital. Then on top of that, I had to find out who was going to pay for the rental car for the short term, and luckily insurance reimbursed me for all of that already. But then I had to go out and try to find another car. And I don't like to spend a lot of money. I don't know about you. So I got the same make and model just a bit of a newer car than the one I had before. And now the only thing outstanding at this point is the hospital bill, like I said already. Now, I know this doesn't have much to do with music, but it's nice to do a follow-up on these. So I wanted to follow up with everybody just to let you know I'm doing well physically and now mentally a heck of a lot better, because I don't have to do all the paperwork, all the emailing, all the phone calls, signing documents that I was doing for a good 3 weeks, almost every single day, maybe with the exception of Sunday. Yeah, I was even doing stuff on Saturday for it for almost 3 weeks straight. And luckily that's done with. So I'm doing better mentally. I'm A-okay physically now. But man, you really gotta look out for yourself. You're your own best advocate, because no one else is gonna do it for you. So just staying organized with everything. The insurance industry is really interesting. Almost seems like a game. They try to, feels like they try to keep you in the dark. And the average person wouldn't know as much as I have learned going through this process in the last month and change. So I hope everybody's having a good day. You know, I'm gonna take a break from running right now and walk. Well, I'm just going on a run. It's my morning exercise. Trigger warner. Yeah, I run in the morning, and instead of it being just a walk, which I save for Wednesdays, I do a walk and talk Wednesday, or I pick a topic to kind of freestyle monologue on and put it out there in a long form YouTube video. These live session I do here is for Tuesdays. I call it Tap to the Tempo Tuesday. It's all about alliteration. I got into doing that working with the special needs population that I used to work in and still do currently work in, but I was in one place all the time when I first started in this field, a day program for adults who have developmental disabilities or special needs. And I thought, well, I can't do the same thing every day with them. It's gonna feel like Groundhog Day. I'm gonna get bored, they're gonna get bored. So to keep it fresh and exciting, I made every day its own theme. So I'll share that with you. It's really fun. You can do this every day for yourself too. So it doesn't seem so monotonous, that every day is a little bit different and that you get to think creatively about a different subject or topic. So I did Mondays I called Make Music Mondays. And basically that was just like a potpourri of all these different things we would do. We'd do a little percussion play along. We'd sing some songs. We would go on the piano and learn basic stuff on the piano. We would do a little bit of group poetry / songwriting, like practicing rhyming words and trying to see if we could have a short little poem that made sense with words that rhyme. That's essentially songwriting. It doesn't always have to rhyme, but majority of it does because it's very pleasing to the ears. And so that was Monday. It was kind of a potpourri. Tuesday was called Tap to the Tempo Tuesday, which is what I have here. And we didn't just talk about music. It was all percussion. It was just the entire day was filled with percussion activities. I'd go from room to room. We had about 6 or 7 rooms all morning. And I would do about 10 to 15 minutes of percussion play along with instruments I'd pass out to the individuals that we supported. A lot of fun. In fact, it turned into some of the individuals would come up to me and say, Tuesday's my favorite day of the week. Now, I don't know about you, but Tuesday's not usually most people's favorite day of the week. So I knew I was onto something fun with that. And, in the afternoon, we did like a drum circle with like the individuals who are more higher functioning in our music room. It was really cool. Wednesday, I called it Write Some Words Wednesday. And that was when we took the idea of a little bit of poetry we did on Monday and really explored that further with writing down ideas. I would sometimes take a random word, put it on like a whiteboard that I would walk around with. That was like a dry erase board. And I'd see every room I would pick like a different word. And we would try to just like rhyme it together, like quick, like lightning speed, rapid fire rhyming in the morning. And I had my guitar with me. Sometimes if I was silly enough and the group was really into it, I would take some of our words and like make a quick little like 30-second song out of it. In the afternoon with the higher level functioning individuals, we would take that idea of taking a word, or we would just take a topic there. We could go a little bit further with the higher level functioning individuals, and we would take a topic and brainstorm all about it and find rhymes and then come up with a more structured song. Thursday I call Think Tank Thursdays, and that was really just about listening to music. I had created a bunch of instrumentals with various instruments, and sometimes I would pan it left and pan it right, and I would let everybody have a chance to listen to this audio recording that I had made, various audio recordings, and then songs that they might know of, and I figured out what key each song was in. So I had individuals pick what color associated to whatever musical key we were in. So for instance, A, I made red for A, apple, red. It's like a mnemonic device. And so if a song was in the key of A major, I had a list of like 5 to 10 songs, and they would get to choose what song they wanted to listen to in the key of A. Something fun. And Friday was favorite song Fridays. So you got that alliteration going all the way through the week. And that was, we would do like big group sing-alongs, and usually to a theme. So if it was Friday the 13th, let's say, we would do all like sort of Halloween-based songs or sort of creepy songs that were a little more haunting. If it was in the month of December, we would be doing all Christmas songs, just sing-alongs, just fun sing-alongs, some fun vocal warm-ups and fun sing-alongs. And even through a little bit of karaoke in the afternoon too. So all of this stuff we did throughout the week, and I made every day something a little different theme so that it was a lot of fun. And that's kind of what I do here a little bit with our Talk to the Tempo Tuesday and then Walk and Talk Wednesdays on our long form videos. So thanks so much again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Feel free to check out the page more using our YouTube shorts. Sometimes they're pretty silly, but they are a lot of fun. And in addition to YouTube shorts, we do long form videos on the regular channel, and of course here live. So feel free to, if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe, share it with your friends and family. We've been able to monetize the page, so really appreciate that. Our page has been monetized for about a year now, so that's been really nice. That's why sometimes you see ads on certain videos. We don't get a ton of views, but that's okay. We just want to put out good, fun material, wholesome material for the kids and for everybody to enjoy. So thanks again for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Peace and love, thumbs up and A-OK, cowabunga, and rock and roll. And we'll see you next time for another Tap to the Tempo Tuesday. Or maybe come back to the page tomorrow and see our Walk and Talk Wednesday, what topic we decided to talk about. Thanks again for listening to me also spitball monologue about my car accident follow-up. I'm safe, I'm sound. I appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers. Have a good day.